To Clovis now in Fresno County, where the California State Track and Field Championships continue today. This meet is under the national spotlight right now. That's because a transgender athlete is among those competing. AB Hernandez, a transgender female, is competing in the long jump, triple jump, and high jump. AB Hernandez is top seeded in 2 of those events. KCRA 3's Ryan Curry joins us live from Clovis, where that meet is underway right now. Ryan.
Well, good evening. Hernandez is actually in the middle of 2 of those 3 events, this one being the long jump and the high jump. But moments ago, CIF had to temporarily stop the meet. That's because several people in the stands were chanting against Hernandez after one of her runs, saying "Save Girls Sports." That prompted the temporarily stop and play, and the PA announcer had to go over the speaker telling everybody they will not tolerate any disrespect towards any athlete. Now, Hernandez is competing in those 3 events, those first 2 I just mentioned. The triple jump is the one that she's the highest seeded in. That will come later on this evening. But days ago, CIF's rule change made it so she would not take away any spot from a female athlete. Hernandez is competing in the women's competition, but under these rules, she could have to share a podium with another female athlete. Now, her participation has drawn national focus, with protesters outside the venue claiming she should not be allowed to compete. Those protesters have been kept a distance from the event, but they say Hernandez has an unfair advantage. Meanwhile, coaches we spoke with are telling their athletes to focus on the day.
Feel for the kid, you know. Me personally, I don't have the answer, but I'm just like, you know, trying to empathy for what she's going through right now.
It's not fair to these young ladies, and somebody has to be the adults in the room and speak up and stand up for them.
Police yesterday gave the protesters clear rules as to where they were allowed to demonstrate. It seems those rules tightened today because there is now even an orange barricade around one of the grass areas that they were originally standing on. And things did escalate. Police did arrest somebody after a confrontation between a protest and a counter-protest at yesterday's track event. Now, also said during that public address announcement is that they will, if needed, continue to temporarily pause the event if more people are heckling from the stands. But for now, reporting live in Clovis, I'm Ryan Curry, KCRA 3 News.
And Ryan, thank you for your coverage of this. You've been following this from the beginning. You mentioned those disruptions today. Can you expand more on the disruptions or how things escalated yesterday when you were out there?
There was an arrest between 2 sides, a counter-protest and a protester. One of those people who arrested was pro the LGBTQ community. To my understanding, it involved, according to police, somebody using a flagpole to try to break a car window from another side of the protesters. Police did arrest that person, and that's the latest update we have from them. But for right now, things seem to be mostly calm outside the venue in terms of the protests.
Ryan, we'll see your updates later tonight. Thank you.